Welcome back, everyone. J-Bone here. Excuse me, J-Bone here for Smash This Podcast. Guess it's time to crack open a H2O. That's what happens when you have too many salty snacks while watching professional wrestling. How's everyone doing? It's good to be live. A lot of changes going on in J-Bone's life. Number one, new job. A lot of hours. A lot of tiring hours. Learning a lot of stuff. And it's not exactly easy. It's in a position that I haven't been used to in a long time, but I'm busting my ass trying to make it. Not going to say where I'm working, but I am in a position of management. So I'm blessed to have this job, and very thankful. And we're just gonna talk for a little bit about what's going on with me, what's going on with the family, before I get into wrestling, because life is what's more important right now. I see changes happening to the podcast in the soon and near future, just because of the way things are shifting around in my life. But I'm not going to talk about any like major changes right now. Just letting you know that there might be some changes in the future. Because this is year 10, and I've been doing this what feels like forever. And the podcast has always evolved with the way life has, and you grow older, you just think differently about stuff sometimes. Not saying I'm getting away from wrestling. No, not doing that. I just see a different future for the podcast. So it's always a work in progress. We'll see where it goes in the future. Still gonna do TNI. Don't worry, folks. Still gonna do TNI. So Courtney says it's a pretty salty night. Fans are gonna be salty. We'll get into that. That was funny. That was cute. So took Dad to his new cancer doctor. And all is great. Blood work at the new clinic over here, connected with the hospital. So met his new doctor, new co-workers, new nurses. So that all went tremendously well. First vibes of the new cancer doctor, because his cancer doctor from the last 2 years left to go be with his family somewhere else, out of state. Don't know the whole story, but nonetheless, we had to switch over to a new doctor. So we were ecstatic to find out that there was more cancer care literally 5 minutes from where we moved to. So thankful for that. We are blessed. We are truly blessed. Great doctor, great team. Blood work came back. His numbers are great. So we're still fighting the great fight of this stupid cancer. Hashtag cancer sucks. But Dad's doing good. He's staying strong. He's doing his exercises. He's eating well. And that's thanks to me and especially Mrs. J-Bone. She's taken over a lot of the cooking because of the new job. So I got to give her props. She's amazing. She made some spaghetti this week. Oh, amazing. Thank you very much, Bell's Boy, for the tip. Please make me understand why the Ass Boys, the Guns are tag team champions. Please help me. Everything involved in professional wrestling, no matter what brand you watch, is revolved around a storytelling. Even if it's a one-off in the ring, they're still telling a story. They even said, commentary even said tonight, don't be surprised if this story isn't over yet. I don't know where it's going. I know it's frustrating, but I had a feeling, just because this was the main event, and you looked at the Guns when they came out, man, love them or hate them, they looked like champions. They looked like they stole some of the Young Guns gear. That's how fresh they looked. I was like, oh, look at these guys. They're looking fresh. Absolutely fresh. Both guys, both brothers, and both brothers have been busting their ass since day one, all the way through the pandemic, with Billy Gunn at their side, helping train them and getting them ready for this. This is when you, no matter who trained you or whatever, when you're in a tag team, this is what you shoot for. And if this isn't what you shoot for, then why the hell are you wrestling? Love them or hate them, they're the new champs. And I get it. I felt it coming, though. I'm like, tonight's the night. Tonight's going to be the night. But you know what? The whole damn night was so good, I didn't even care. The match was great. If it was a squash, yeah, that'd be a little more upsetting. Be like, oh, really? But nonetheless, that's from me. That's from me, from the mind of J-Bone. Take it or leave it. I feel you. But nonetheless, thanks for the tip. As we get into news and the rest of the episode tonight, make sure you smash that like button, smash that sub button, ring that bell for notifications. It is. It's their first time holding the gold, Courtney. They got to feel good. It's whether you're the biggest baby face or mid card or biggest heel, it's got to feel good. I'm proud of them. They've come a long way. They really have. Like I said, love them or hate them, they've come a long way. They put on a hell of a match tonight. Courtney, but why? Storytelling. Trust me. Yeah, I guess. I love you guys. You crack me up. All right, let's talk some news. Let's get away from the Ass Boys for a bit. All right, let's talk some news. Big news coming out of the world of Impact Wrestling and New Japan. New Japan Pro Wrestling. This is from, you know what? This is probably in the Impact news page as well. Oh, look, there it is. Okay. There is a date coming up March 30th. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a pay-per-view, but it is a cross-promotion event, and it will feature cross-promotion dream matches. Must-see cross-promotion dream matches. Oh, I didn't even know they had matches already booked for this. Oh, my God. All right. So, looks like we have Josh Alexander versus, you know what? Let's say where this is first. Thursday, March 30th, Los Angeles. Ooh. And it's going to be live. One of the first Impact live shows in years. Amazing. Globe Theater in Los Angeles. In conjunction, the annual WrestleCon convention. Oh, this is going to be big television. Oh, my God. Live Thursday. Okay. So we're getting Josh Alexander versus Kushida. Shut up and take my money. We're getting Will Ospreay versus Mike Bailey. Oh, just give me a minute. Wow. Also confirmed. Glad I read this. New Japan's Jeff Cobb battles former Impact World Champion Moose. Impact Stars confirmed for the dual spectacle reigning X Division champion Trey Miguel, Ace Austin, and Chris Bay, plus most of the knockouts. New Japan will be presented at Multiverse United by Kenta, Rocky Romero, Minoru Suzuki, Clark Connors, Kevin Knight, Fred Rosser, and many more. All great talents. Only other thing as far as talent speaking that I've seen, I've been on social media very little today. I saw a tweet, something post from Macklin said, "Give me Kenta. Make it happen. Make it freaking happen." Macklin versus Kenta? Shut up and take my money. Unbelievable. Bell's Boy says, "That's my neck of the woods." That's right. You're in California, dude. Gotta go, bro. Gotta go. Oh, Critical Sting says, and Trey wants Robbie Eagles. I've heard of that guy. He's good. He's trying to think who he's with as far as like groups wise in New Japan. Is he Bullet Club or is he something else? I forget. That's one guy I haven't heard about in a long time. I know he's one of the like smaller guys, like cruiserweight types. So if you know like which association he's associated with in New Japan, put it in the comments. I'm just curious. But yeah, I've seen nothing but good from Robbie Eagles. It's just been a while. He left Bullet Club. Oh, okay. So maybe he's just not with anyone right now. Okay. Thanks for the tip, Critical. Sting. Always there with the info. Tremendous. So, and for those of you that don't know, Kushida and Fred Rosser, opened up a new LA dojo, a new wrestling school for New Japan. I think this is a little different from the other LA dojo run by Shibata. This is different. This is more just like if you don't know how to wrestle at all, Shibata's school is a little more like you know how to wrestle, but now he's going to like really get you primed for great wrestling. I think this is a tier below that. I might be wrong, but I think that's what it is. Well, hello, Rocky. Globe Theater is near Mann's Chinese out in Hollywood. Cool. That's all part of WrestleMania week, so that's going to be big. That is going to be big. That's going to be a great show. So, Robbie Eagles is part of Chaos Senior J-Bone. Thank you. That's quite a switch. So he's with Okada's crew. If I'm not mistaken, that's still Okada's crew. Okay. So big news there. Can't wait for that show. And it's going to be live. And they should do some great numbers that night too. It's not like doing a pay-per-view and you really don't know numbers-wise how it does. This should be great. Should probably be the best numbers they're doing in the last decade is going to be my guess. All right, what else? Update on Deonna Purrazzo's Impact Wrestling contract. Let's click on that. Saw this earlier today. Deonna Purrazzo isn't going anywhere, at least for the time being. She is set to stay with Impact Wrestling through 2023. That is per Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful Select. Hey, love him or hate him, it's still good news. So, she is one of the best women wrestlers out there right now. So, if she moves on from Impact Wrestling, you can't fault her. Do I want to see her stay? Absolutely. But sometimes you reach a point when it's like there's only so much you can do in the world of wrestling in one particular place. Well, hello, Rocky. Go on. God, run me over. Thank you. Rocky, ladies and gentlemen. So, some big pieces of news from the world of New Japan and Impact Wrestling. On Fighter Access TV. I would think that's going to be on. I would think that's going to be on Access TV. Oh, Critical Sting says that's on Fight. I don't know. The article says live TV. You know what? Let me look at this again. Give me a second here. Sometimes J-Bone doesn't read all the lines. I was kind of skimming over stuff. The show Multiverse United, Only the Strong Survive, will air live on pay-per-view on Fight TV starting at 8 p.m. PST. That means 6 p.m. my time, 5 p.m. Eastern. Okay. Fight TV. So I'm guessing it's going to be a $20 or $30 show. It's going to be, I'm guessing it's going to be like part of a WrestleCon package, is my guess. Mark. Mark, you got to be stoked for this. You follow New Japan a little more than I do. Or at least the ladies. So, okay. Fight TV. Super stoked. Last year, it was $20, if I remember correctly. Oh, okay. All right. Hey, $20, $30. This is going to be a $40 pay-per-view. It's going to be worth that. Okay? It's going to be worth that. The only weird part is it's going to be on a Thursday. So I don't know if they're going to air something else that night to not detract from it. I'm not sure what they're going to do. We got time. Maybe they'll do Sammy Hagar's greatest road stories that night on Access TV to not detract from it or something. Show of the year. Yeah, there's definitely some dream matches in there. Match of the year candidates, if you will. Critical Sting says the only Mania Week show that wasn't on pay-per-view was Impact versus Lucha Underground. And that was their Twitch launch weekend, if I remember correctly. That was a lot of fun. Man, it's crazy how wrestling has evolved since then, isn't it? Crazy. All right. That's about it that I wanted to cover from news. And my apologies for skipping some shows. And it's just because of what's going on with me in life lately. And I'm saving my energy for stuff that is most important. And most of the time, it's work now. So, and I haven't gone live much lately, but I knew I had little time tonight. I got to open tomorrow. So as long as I'm in bed by like midnight, get good 6 hours of sleep, I'm good. All right, let's talk about tonight's show. My goodness. Oh my goodness. First of all, we start out with MJF. Wow. MJF versus Takeshita. Now, knowing AEW and how they book stuff, I would have thought that either the match that's surrounding me here. The trios tag or MJF's match with Takeshita would have been the headliner. I was wrong. But this was an amazing match. And I'll say it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. Love MJF or hate MJF. And look, you got to give credit to the professionalism and the talent of Takeshita too. These two put on an amazing championship match. Or I don't know, was it championship match or was it a non-title? Whatever it was. I think it was non-title. No, it was non-title, as far as I know. Just an amazing, and just everything that MJF touched during this show, whether he was on commentary, his promo in between matches that he was involved in, it was gold. The story he told about how he got in an accident with this hot chick and the car was totaled and he had 1 point left on his license and the girl that was next to him was unconscious and he quick switched her to the driver's seat and he jumped in the passenger seat because he's a scumbag. Where's Kyle when you need him? Oh my God. You could say what you want about MJF. He's not supposed to be this good at this age. I'm not saying he's the best, but damn. Between his wrestling, his storytelling, the promo work. I love him. I love him. You hate to love him. You love to hate him. It's a real fine line there, you know? Real fine line. Just everything, like I said, everything he did tonight was Liv Morgan. I don't think he was talking about Liv Morgan. I could be wrong, but I don't think that's what he was talking about. Eli Drake wrestled Brian Cage on that show. Oh, are you talking about the Lucha? The Lucha show that they did? Yeah. Mark just spit his pipe out of his mouth. What? Yeah, he said Liv. I don't think he was talking about that Liv. He described some girl back in high school. I don't think it was the same Liv. Where's Liv? I'll watch. Mark's like, settle down, bro. Settle down. Liv did not jump ship. He loves himself some Liv. She's cute. She's cute. Always be a Liv guy. Okay. All right. Great opening match. MJF wins. Yeah, that's right. It wasn't an eliminator match. That's what they're calling. Yeah. So you have the chance. If you beat him, then you get a title shot. He didn't beat him. Great match, though. Great match. Jamie Hayter. Oh, here we go. Mark's going to fall out of his damn chair now. We're talking about Jamie Hayter. Of course, flanked by Dr. Britt Baker and Rebel. Gotta love her. Going up against the Bunny. Short but sweet match. Great to see the Bunny on TV. She's been through a lot the last couple of years. More mental health stuff than anything, I think. So, there you go. Haters, Bader. What is... Mark just makes up a new language around girls he likes to watch in the ring. It's great. Haters, Bader. Hashtag haters, Bader. Fun match. Just great to see Bunny out there. Been a fan of hers for a long time, so it's nice to see her get a match like this. I don't care if there isn't a story behind it. Excuse me. Just great to see the opportunity there. You know, great to see the opportunity. What do we got next here? I kind of skipped over this next match. I trust me, I love Ricky Starks. I love his journey, but this whole thing with the Jericho Appreciation Society, I was just kind of had to just step away for a minute. Didn't really care about it. So he lost. Jericho and his crew won because they cheated. Nothing new there. We'll wait and see what happens. I don't think Ricky's story is done here. He's kid's a fighter. He's great. He's going to be a top guy in this company within this next year here. He's going to be focused on a lot. This next one, my God. Bryan Danielson defeating Roosh. I'm always going to botch that one. Talk about a dream match. My God. These guys tore it up. Roosh beat the ever-living hell out of Bryan Danielson to the point from the top of his head to his chest looked like raw hamburger. Blood everywhere. Oh my God. They told a tremendous story in the ring as well. This whole journey of Bryan Danielson going after the title of MJF's has been tremendous. Match after match, week after week, Bryan Danielson putting on an absolute clinic. And in my heart, the way I see it, the way I think about it, of course, fans are going to say, oh, he doesn't need to be champ. Man, what I wouldn't give to see Bryan Danielson champ one more time. I'm glad a guy like Tony Khan doesn't just, boom, make it happen like the second he comes in the company, like we've seen other wrestling companies do. The second someone hot gets in, boom, pull the trigger, you got a belt. But damn, he loves wrestling. Win or lose, he loves it. So would I love to see him get that championship someday? You got to think it's going to happen somewhere. But there's a ton of talent in this company. So We'll see. I know Adam Cole's been talking about getting that championship too. Gotta wait. Blood everywhere in that match too. Yeah. It was. Bryan was a hot mess. Got him with that knee though. Got him with the knee. The Trios Championship is next. 6-man tag, whatever you want to call it. Trios Championship. We had AR Fox and Top Flight. By the way, Upper Deck, where is my AR Fox card? I want my AR Fox card. Top Flight and AR Fox going up against the Elite, of course, Kenny Omega, Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks. Jeez. Mark says, sounds like Dynamite was actually pretty good tonight. Dude, it was so much fun. Was there a couple matches that I was kind of, yeah. I out of respect, I don't call them bathroom break matches. Just, step away, whatever. You know me, I got to take care of Pop, so I got to step away, take care of family stuff. So yeah, you miss a little bit. Speaking of Upper Deck cards, this ain't Upper Deck, but this is going to be another video coming up soon because I have been watching a little more NXT. So I was like, oh, I found these. Decent price. These were like $25. They're not Upper Deck anymore. WWE makes cards from Panini. The company's Panini. So these are last year's 2022. Yeah. So it's a Buster exclusive booster box, whatever they call these. Blaster box, Master Blaster, whatever. We'll be cracking this open soon. Somewhere within the next week, we'll crack this open. Oh, another purchase of the day, Shamrock. Love me some Shamrock. The goal is to get a couple Shamrocks too and do a classic NWA TNA Shamrock too. So. Gotta get it. Gotta get another AJ too. Oh, Jay Briscoe's shirt came in the mail. Haven't put it on yet. That's kind of like one of those I gotta let it sit and just put it up for a while. I love wearing my t-shirts fresh out of the package, but rest in peace, Jay Briscoe. But yeah, back to this show. My goodness, this trios match, and I'm just a different fan now. Like, I've watched so much wrestling. Sometimes 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 times, if I know this match is going to be damn good and it's going to tear the house down and this crowd is hot as hell, I don't care who wins. I just enjoy what's on my screen in front of my eyes. This was one of those matches. This was so damn good. Yeah, you can assume who's going to win, who's going to lose, but look what our main event was tonight. We'll get to that. Friggin' AR Fox in the spotlight with the Top Flight guys against the Elite. Man, these guys tore it up. Yeah, it's a lot of, they put on their own type of match. You're not going to see another match tonight that was like this match. This was This was a match that is going to literally take your breath away. Just kind of, you gasp at all the high spots, and the athleticism is just unbelievable. AR Fox facing inside the ring, top rope, somersaulting forwards, but jumping outside the ring and landing and taking out everyone below him. Only guy I've seen doing that lately, because you're supposed to like jump and springboard out to the ring, not backwards somersaulting forwards. That is just there's laws of physics that you're not supposed to be able to do stuff like that. Sick. I want to see. It's one of those things. I want to see an Iron Man match between Kenny Omega and AR Fox. And I'm so happy that AR Fox finally has a stage like this to show his craft that should have been shown long before this. But he still got it. And he can still show it off. And Top Flight, see, like I said, and I've been saying this last year, the company is in a different place now. You got to realize that. You can't feature the same tag teams forever. You've got to change it up. You've got, for the teams that have been busting their ass, you got to change it up, and you got to thank these other teams that have been there from day one or whatever. So you're going to see more Top Flight. You know, they lost to the Young Bucks, which gave them this opportunity. And you're going to see stuff from AR Fox. So hopefully, whether they stay at trios or separate or whatever, I hope they become more noticed, top tier guys in this company over the course of this year. They deserve it. They deserve it. Which brings us to our main event. I know so many of you right in the beginning in the chat was like, why? You can be mad. But as popular and as loved as the Acclaimed are, my goodness. Is that my phone or her phone? That was her phone. Jeez Louise. It's blowing up. So they're telling a story here. The Guns, the Ass Boys, whatever you want to call them, they've been there busting our ass. Their dad leading the way, love them or hate them. They were ready for this. They put on a great main event. Like I said, I felt like it was their night. I love the Acclaim. I even did a parody shirt for my own merch. If you want to check it out, link is in the description. A lot of new designs in the other shop as well. I've been just throwing them in there. Haven't been promoting them, but I just been throwing them in there. Go check them out. There comes a time when these guys just deserve to be on top because they've been busting their ass. They've been taking their bumps, taking their L's, all at whatever you want to, however you want to phrase it. They deserve it. So love them or hate them. the Ass Boys, the Guns, the Gun Club, whatever. They are your new tag team champions. Great match. Great match, though. Billy Gunn looked like he was going to turn on the Acclaimed. He didn't. He was taken out. I know some people are going to say, oh, he came out. He was going to stand back. But he wanted his boys to fight us, no shenanigans, all that stuff. So, but the endings, a lot of people saying in the chat, but the endings suck. Well, just I say this all the time. Be patient, folks. The commentators even said, I don't think this story is over. Don't be surprised if we get a rematch at the pay-per-view. But you got to have TV like this once in a while where you feature a lot of championship matches / dream matches like Roosh and Bryan Danielson. And you try to put on a pay-per-view level TV show. And I feel like they did that here tonight. Yeah, was there a match or two where I tuned out a little bit? Yeah, but man, the show was great. The show was great. It's episodes of AEW like this that make me still very thankful to be a fan, because the talent across the board is so good. So good. And it's, people say, oh yeah, well, WWE and blah, 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 blah. And, hey, I love both. I love both. They're both doing their own thing, and that's okay. Yeah, as a competition, yeah, sure. It's all competition with whatever, but I'm digging the wrestling. Tonight was a great example of it. If you're watching this and you didn't watch the episode, go check it out. Or at least go check out the highlights when the highlights and or the matches hit the YouTube, whatever. Go check them out. Match of the night for me. Oh, man. That's a tough one. Love the first match. MJF and Takeshita told an amazing story. Roosh, Bryan Danielson tore it up. Bryan Danielson fought back from being beat to hell. Trios was great. The tag team titles, but it was all, I really can't pick one. It's really hard for me to pick one. Bonkers picks Roosh Danielson. Okay. So, but yeah, let me know what was your pick of the night. Should be back tomorrow night over on that other little podcast called Total Nonstop Impact Talk for Impact fans. So yeah, just if you're Courtney picks MJF Takeshita. Okay. So if you're a fan of the show, on your way out, please smash that like button, share it with a friend. Go check out the links in the description. I'm not on here as much as I want to be, but that's life. New job, new responsibilities. That's how it is. And so there may be changes coming soon to the channel. I'm thinking about stuff, but whatever happens, just know that whatever I put on this channel is from the heart. It's from me. That's how it's always been. That's how it's always going to be. So, much love. Thank you for the tips tonight. Y'all take care. We'll be back tomorrow night over on TNI. And have yourself a great rest of the week. Much love. Make sure on your way out, smash that like button, smash that sub button, ring that bell for notifications. Why? So that you know when more of my content hits your screen. We're out of here. Good night.